Let's now turn to this. The organization that as many businesses faced the daunting task of prospect of contemplating retrenchments due to the impact of coronavirus. Many businesses are under pressure to keep their workforce while facing the daunting task of coronavirus and surviving the impact of COVID-19. Now, some employers are contemplating retrenching their staff as they battle to keep their businesses afloat. Labour experts, are warning employers to treat retrenchments as the last resort, to be undertaken only after every other alternative has been explored. Joining us on the line now is Osborne Molatudi, and employment and labour law specialist. A very good morning to you, and thank you so much for your time. As many businesses are faced with the daunting prospect, really, of contemplating retrenchments, what are some important considerations an employer must take into account during this period?
Thank you and good morning, and thank you for having me on your show. I think the first key aspect is for that employer to make sure that it informs the affected employees through their trade unions. And that is a key starting point. And then secondly, the employer will have to provide information that obliges it to go through a restructuring process. As we now know, many companies are currently facing some form of financial distress as a result of the economic and social consequences of COVID-19 pandemic. And therefore, it becomes inevitable for those employers to consider measures such as business rescue and laying off employees, be it temporarily or permanently.
Now, Labour Minister Thulas Nxesi has warned that many companies during this time may not recover. Some may take up to 6 months to get back on their feet, and others may never return. Now, should a company preempt their standing at this moment? What are the time considerations that need to be considered for employees?
There are no set timelines. What is coming out of the law is that there has to be sufficient notification to employees if at any stage their job security is going to be affected. And that is why you have seen a long drawn-out legal battle between SAA Express and the relevant trade unions in that workplace. So there are no specific timelines. The process can take up to a few weeks, can take up to a few months, can take up longer, because at the end of the day, what one can call it the fight will be about, saving the employees' job security, as well as, of course, their retrenchment benefits if retrenchments become inevitable.